and all this other stuff. Played through it once. I like to revisit the game, but I never tend to get too far, so I just figured I'd fire it up and see how things go, see how it holds up. It's been a minute. Actually, the last time I played this game was probably like sometime early last year. Maybe it was late. It's probably around the time I picked up Control just to see what the difference was. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to turn the game on. And also, good evening.
This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time.
I think I need to turn my in-game volume up, or my Windows volume, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited. Really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It's certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Give me just a second. I can't see the chat yet, so hold on. All right. Let me see. Let's see if I can get everything set up okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess this doesn't matter. I got my chat like on top of my streaming software. I use OBS. I was like having it up so I can actually make sure that the video is moving. But yeah. To me, I really liked this game when it came out. I mean, I like all the Max Payne games. I think 1 was really cool when it came out, but I think it's kind of hard to go back to because of how it works. I think Max Payne 2, in terms of gameplay, actually, if you play 1, I think 2 is a really good game. If you just play 2, 2 is probably still good, but I don't know. I don't know if you could just start there or not. And then Max Payne 3 continues the story because it's the third game. And I remember it being really cool, but I think the story in Max Payne 2 might be better, but I like the way that this one is done more. Anyway, let's see if we can get this stuff to look okay. Right now, first off, we need subtitles. Oh, right, graphics. There we go. When I had the game set to full screen, for some reason, it like cut off on the stream. Let's see if this works. Monster Hunter is great. Also, I have not played Monster Hunter in a very long time, so yeah. There we go. That's working okay. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna have this up. Usually I would have signed off of everything and probably gotten ready for bed like an hour ago, but I would still be awake. So I figured I might as well stream a game or something because I'm off tomorrow. Look at that available memory down there. Look at that number. This is what makes it hard for me to be like, I should go get a new video card. Not that I need it. It just seems like, you know, if I have the option to, why not? It's very high is the highest. This number right here, potential problem. We'll see. I am okay. Sure does suck that all these settings want to restart the game. That's fine. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. What is... Oh, it's this. Why would the game need to restart for this? Whatever. I don't even really care about anti-aliasing, honestly. It's not my thing. Yes, so this would be a PS3. This game came out a while ago. Let me see. Let me see what year this game came out. Max Payne 3. Max Payne 3 came out in 2012. On PS3 and 360. Alright. These two difficulties here, from what I remember, are locked. But what's funny is I beat the game, but for some reason it doesn't have my progress, which is fine. I don't care. Like, I was going to restart anyway. So, I think I beat the game. I might have had my own place back then when I played through this. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Let's go medium. Alright, here we go.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids.
It is super okay to say that, man.
This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
This game has such a cool, like, opening scene, like, action scene.
Bronco, a local businessman, built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Here we go. It's so neat. It was such a big change. Also, this game is so much more violent than the other two are, which is weird because they're not. They had the slow-mo stuff, but Specialty 2 had some really, oh man, intense-looking things. But this has like bullet penetration in a weird way.
Things had gone from fun.
Oh no, you can say it. That's cool. It's actually one of the cool things about like new consoles is not having to worry about memory cards.
Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head. That was the boss lady, only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail. She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped. not about to be thrown off it.
Yeah, no, this game is on
Later, I'd have to
PS3
go
and
out there see
360.
what was happening. The same in any language.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Tranquila! Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where you got him?
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
No, there's no Max Payne 4 as far as I know.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive, almost as much as I did.
Nós somos o Comando Sombra.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate. I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late? Rodrigo!
Stay down, Mr. Bronco! Everything is okay.
You're okay. You're okay. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay. Stay right here. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda.
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed. A couple of days later, it was back to work. Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from
Isn't this the best game in the series?
Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of
I'm kidding. I think it's neat, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you! Sorry, what was that? Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, falou, brother. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
This is the scene I remember.
I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcel. I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
I love how out of place he looks. I feel like you could replace him with like Agent 47 and Hitman and it would be like just as appropriate.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What are you fucking doing, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck 'em. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
I'm not 100% sure how I came to this decision, but I was like sitting there looking at my games and I was like, I could play, you know, maybe I should play Red Dead. And I was like, maybe I should play, you know, give GTA 5 the 100th shot. And I was like, you know what's good? I'm off. How about Resident Evil? And then somehow I made the jump from Resident Evil to Max Payne 3. I make good decisions. Okay. always miss people here. I've also died multiple times, like, doing this stupid thing of just, like, laying there. Like, I think the first time I saw this scene, I, like, didn't realize, like, oh, shoot, I'm in gameplay now.
Keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Yeah, I bought GTA 5, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times, and it's been the same thing of, like, I keep buying it. I'm like, you know what? Now that it's on this platform, now I'm going to get into it. And then I don't. And I'm also out of money. I don't remember what normal jump is. Convinced Max can't just jump unless I have a controller. Let me see. Controls, keyboard. E is vault. That's... Yes. There we go. Let's go through ammo really quick. Oh, this isn't one of those games. It's been a minute since I played this. I was thinking I had to like select the weapon and like click on it to use it.
Shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss.
I should probably hook my headphones up.
Around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
I wish I could remember what video card I played this game on the first time. This must have been before I bought my 290X that I had. This might have been, maybe I bought it around then. I don't know.
His name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now is the one he'd be leaving in.
There's all that golden gun collectible stuff too. This stuff, I remember this. Never got into these. I'm not the kind of person to like 100% a game though, so.
It was your typical trendy hellhole. A playground for the overpreened and undernourished. Sushi and house music.
It's nice when it runs good. I don't have my frame rate up right now, but like I'm assuming. You know what? Let me turn this on. Let's see what happens. It shouldn't show up on the stream, I hope. Right now it's running at 165 frames per second, which is really stupid. Highly uncalled for. Like, so the thing with GTA is that I remember this game came out and I really like the story. I don't know if the story is the best, but I think I like the presentation, the Man on Fire stuff they do. But I think the gameplay in this is like kind of fun. Like I thought the multiplayer was actually pretty cool. But I was assuming, you know, they'd have the exact same mechanics in GTA. But GTA, for some reason, like, it always just feels so heavy. Like, it feels like the game just wants to put you in these stupid ragdoll situations. So, like, I don't have as much control in GTA 5 as I do in Max Payne 3, and it drives me crazy. Like, if I get in a gunfight with somebody in GTA, it just feels like, oh, if I take a shot, my character might grab their leg and stumble around like they're drunk. Which is no fun. It looks cool, but it just doesn't feel good to me. Oh my gosh. Gotta remember, just press that. What just happened right there? That's how it feels like anytime that you do anything in GTA. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go here, and it feels like you're just constantly like hitting things and tipping over. Because it's wacky. But I'm sure if you're into like, say like the roleplay servers and stuff, or I hear the story is actually pretty good too. But yeah, I can't do, like, I don't like the physics of the game.
Boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them 2 for the price of 1.
Vault, Max, vault. You can get over that.
All this unfinished
There's
business,
nothing back there
all I
anyway.
could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Oh wait, let me examine torn fabric. Isn't this where you meet the weird
Expensive
guy?
enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Andrew Stedman.
This guy's like a Far Cry 5 reject.
Was a little fresh, but I wasn't
Years before Far Cry 5 existed.
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but I don't
Pop my headphones into these speakers.
cop. Just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. I got a girl at college in Wisconsin.
Still don't know which side's
Boys
which.
playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, it's alright. Sounds nice. Listen, stay easy. Don't leave you.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Okay. I don't know if it's my headphones or what, but like when I plug my headphones in, there's no sound. When they're halfway plugged in, there's tons of sound. It could be these speakers. These speakers are probably like 20 years old.
Much as I like to indulge
Whatever.
in self-reflection, this
I'll
was
just
the time.
mute the mic from time to time. Hey, look. Hey, look.
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents. They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
I don't remember if it's a constant thing or not, but I thought one of the coolest effects in the game was like when you take a big fall and like he's just laying on the ground sometimes, just like in pain. I think it's really, really nice.
I couldn't remember the last time I'd done drugs in a nightclub. They were headed for the helicopter pad.
I'm not sure what you mean. It's rated M, if that's what you mean.
I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided
Yeah, you can ask that, man. That's okay.
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
I think I've died a bunch here too, usually because I don't see the people I'm supposed to be shooting at. It's a certain point. I think it's like when you're crossing the signs or something. I don't know. That in the stadium.
Marcelo! But he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me. Yeah, what were you drinking? Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Oya! Look, there they are! Quick, get after them! Are you crazy?
I wonder if when they made this game, they were thinking like, you know what, we're gonna get to make a Max Payne 3 movie, and like they never made it to 2.
She's making a run for it.
Hey, hold on! Bring it around!
Move, you're gonna lose her!
Ai, meu Deus!
Got her! Kill that son of a bitch!
Stay on!
Oh yeah, I had to mute my mic because my headphones aren't working right, so... Yep, we're good.
Why is it ever since I started paying for protection, I feel a whole lot less protected?
You really want to talk about this now?
Shit. Move, you're gonna lose her! She's headed for the roof!
Gotta get around this thing!
How is this getting around it? I am ill. Oh, look! Look! There she is there! God damn it!
E não disse que eu ia te pegar. Você foi fácil demais.
Gonna kill her, man!
Alright man, have a good night.
Right, I'm headed to the helipad. Shit. Stop! Look out! Max! 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 Max!
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Elas não valem a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui.
I sure could use pills. Well, this is funny. This is the exact part I was thinking that I usually die at. Hey, look at that. The guy was like behind me somewhere.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui.
This is it. This is the thing where I think I kept dying because like I never got used to switching my my view on mouse and keyboard. I had to press H, which is like way away from everything else.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai...
That's actually 100% accurate. I remember playing like Max Payne 1. For some reason, when I was in high school, the computers had like Max Payne 1 networked. And I think like when I was after school for band, they let us like play on the computer. So we just sit there and play Max Payne. And somebody managed to save during like there's a helicopter boss fight or something, or like maybe you're running from a helicopter. And they saved literally like seconds before they got shot. And I remember like I sat there and like the ritual was like, alright, it's Friday, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and die and reload until I get through this stupid scene instead of playing through the whole game again. Good times. I still have the problem with Max Payne 1 though. Like you die so much until you learn whatever you're supposed to do.
This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything.
Still a great game though, so it's all good. It kind of weighs itself out. Like when you finally get through those moments, it feels so good, but man, like dying so many times in one scene.
Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What do I look all right?
Yeah, I think the only two games I can really remember doing that in, I did it in The Witcher like a year ago. The Witcher 1, Max Payne 1, and then it was like Call of Duty 2. It was the exact same mission too. Like I saved seconds before I got shot like 5 times and just lost my life. I was there for, and each game was probably for like hours.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
love it. I love him being all like drug addicted, and it's actually part of the story, but it's really not. That's the thing, is like it seems like, you know, he shaves his head and all of a sudden he's like, I don't need drugs. I'm good. That's how that works, right? You shave your head and that makes the drugs go away.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we paid, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
I want more games to look like this. Not the, like, this just looks like it's very cinematic. Which is funny, because there's a billion games that do it, but they don't, like, this just seems like it tries to capture the actual feel of watching a movie or something. Like, even this view right here. So many games would be like, alright, now you're in first person, you're walking on a field. Here's your gun. But this is different.
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora.
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada estúpido. Me mostre o dinheiro.
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa.
Like, it's cool because they're the only people that do it, but at the same time, like, it's been a long time since they've done it, so it's kind of a bummer.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. Bullets came from long range. They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different.
This felt like it was part of the story.
Trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast. Shit! At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Quick as you can.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Still with me back there, brother?
Hold on! Wait here a second! Oh, not a problem.
tá fazendo, meu?
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa? Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
That's the only reason he got shot is because he hates soccer.
Hey, bro.
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos! Onde é a saída, porra?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra! Se concentra, caralho!
Straight down as we are.
This vending machine here, I thought it said... Oh my god, is that the origins of Bang? Wow. Wow. Who'd have thunk?
Let's go! Come on, let's get out of here!
So what am I, the button pusher?
They knew. Or somehow that guy is actually in on it. I hear the dude that owns that company is like...
Just like a day at the office, huh?
I hear bad things about him, which doesn't surprise me. Like, the dude owns an energy drink company, but man...
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Where the hell's he going?
What we got here?
Does he have the money?
No. But he might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Seu filho da puta! O que aconteceu lá embaixo? Quem nos atacou? Quem são os franco-atiradores?
Vai se fuder!
Não estou pra brincadeira, filho da puta!
Ai!
Atenção! Quem vocês nos enganaram?
Combate!
Trouxemos o dinheiro! Trouxemos o dinheiro!
Não, eu não me engano. Eu não sei.
Vou contar até 3!
Não sei o que aconteceu. Não sei quem são. Não, eles não estão com a gente. Pensei que
Heads up, here come his friends.
Those guys take cover about as well as I do.
In the right direction.
Straight on here, I'll cover you. We gonna do this?
Son of a bitch.
You okay?
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
Let's go, Max.
More trophies and game plans. It had been a very long time since I'd had one of either. It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
In there.
I'm so focused. Not really. I'm just pretty bummed about the headphone situation. I could use my my USB headset, but it might mess up the game, so don't want to do that.
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do dinheiro? Eu vou ter uma bala na sua cabeça, filha da puta! Hein? Hein, morre, favelado, filha da puta! Eles devem ter ido por aqui. Vamos abrir a porta.
They seem nice enough.
Sai! Vamos, pega os caras, pega os caras!
Were they cops? You tell me. I don't think so.
Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on. They're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools.
Pega!
Oh, this is like on the verge of being a good version of like a battle royale situation. Like, if they said, we're making a Max Payne Battle Royale for some reason, I'd be like, oh, it's like different teams trying to get money and they get out of a situation or escort somebody or something. Holy smokes, what did I just do? What is this? How did I open Office? Windows 10, man. What is going on here? Oh, my Office session expired. I didn't even know I was logged into Office. Alright.
It was good enough for a professional athlete, it was good enough for me.
Drugs.
My shoulder was ripped to shreds. For once, I had an excuse to medicate.
Check this out.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this flakjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
Deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time. The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
Wait a minute.
I might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
Passo! Look out!
Looks clear. Let's move while we get the chance.
Luckily for us, the blood money was still bleeding. The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats when he's loaded. A real drunk eats when he's not. It was time to introduce our sniping pal to something more intimate and short range.
That guy was getting annoying.
What the hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Have a better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Don't speak too soon, brother.
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Stay here.
I remember dying here for some reason. I think it's just me not being sure where to go.
Whatever you say. All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or
I
something.
just assumed that door was locked, so I didn't even bother trying.
Eves vai nos matar, hein? Se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, hein? Quem é a menina? É alguma alpinista social aí casada com algum cara rico. Mesma história de sempre.
Exactly what it sounds like.
golden boy. He'd sure picked the wrong party on the wrong night. Although if the past week was anything to go by, it was safe to assume any party with the Broncos in attendance was the wrong one to be at.
What are you doing, Max?
I don't know. Looking for something that ain't here, I guess. Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Where you headed?
I'm going up. I don't know. Guessing nowhere nice.
Sign of the money?
Nope. Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right. I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
This is fine.
Right.
Get your ass in here, bro! Is that what you call running? So let's go! Let's pick up the pace, Max! I'm low on bullets. You gotta move! Come on, Max! Move! Come on, move, move!
Okay, I'm in.
How's it looking, Max?
Let's see what happens here. Don't remember this. Or maybe I do.
Must be still in this section.
Wait. Hang on.
What's happening, Passos?
Whole gang up ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro.
Make it a run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
I love how effective he is with like every single type of weapon. Doesn't matter what it is. You could give this guy like a crowbar with a scope on it and he'd be like, I got this.
Jesus, take them out, Max! There's two more! Focus, Max! Shoot one more of them! Top of the stairs, Max! On the left of the booth! Do something about those two at the top of the stairs! I still got two of them on me!
Stay down.
Another one on the other side of the railing!
This is fine.
Damn, it's locked. Try the other side.
Of course he is. Of course he has to go around the long way.
Can I catch a fucking break here? On the other two, come on! Behind me, Max! You see, Max?
I mean, realistically, he could have grabbed any of the weapons by now, right?
Clear, Max.
Too busy running.
Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen to me, you head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan.
Bit late for a plan, pal.
God damn it!
Max?
Shit. Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Hey, what's up, man? Oh boy.
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
What's going on there?
I think the guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Right-wing guns for hire ex-cops. I don't know.
I know it's never going to happen because of all the weird legal rights, I'm sure. But man, I would love to see like a Max Payne trilogy come back. That would be really, really, really nice. Like if they, I don't know, if they updated 1 and 2, maybe 1 more so than 2, and then released 3 also. I'm just like, oh, here's the collection. That seems like a good deal. Why not?
$3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig.
I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers. There was only one way up there.
Oh my god, it's about to be the 20th anniversary, isn't it? I feel like I just aged so much in just a moment. I remember like going to a store, like walking to a store to go pick the game up when it came out. Wow.
We'd have destroyed Sao Paulo's most hallowed place of worship.
I like walked to a store to buy Max Payne and Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I think maybe Quake 3.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, I'm dumb. My bad. That's such a great theme for a birthday party. I don't know. I don't know how it works when you're 16 though. I feel like if you're like 21, it's like, oh, everybody's. We've got pills here and we've got alcohol here. Have fun.
I got the bastard.
I know. You know how to make an entrance, bro. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
At least we know where she is.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work.
Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure. Trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar. Drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5
So I remember all the preview footage for this game. It was always Max Payne with the shaved head and like overweight, and that was it. So when you got back to here, this blew my mind. It was like, oh my gosh, I'm back here of all places. This is also for the multiplayer. I remember like the stuff that was set in like New Jersey or whatever. I thought that was the coolest for some reason, just because it was so different from what I was expecting.
Annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line them up, line them up, line them up. Let me ask you a question. Let's go. Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man. Yeah, old man, old man.
It's a nice echo. You gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny. This guy's hilarious. Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit. Yeah, where's the little old lady? Or how you got involved with killers. I own this town, amigo.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey, disrespect my family. You ain't got the right. Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony. I ain't taking nothing from him. God has
Look at that dude's hair.
But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You fucking has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry. Say you're fucking look sorry. Away from me. Look away from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry. Listen to him.
Which you want first?
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever. I will blow your brains all over this counter every fucking where. Come on, Tony. Calm down. Don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well. Don't fuck with me. Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the gun down, son.
Who the fuck is this?
Put the gun down now.
Dude sounds like a young Joe Pesci.
Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here before you get shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on.
Fuck off. Get you, motherfucker. Coming back for you,
Yeah.
you fuck.
I look forward to it.
Yeah? Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever. Max fucking Payne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos? Come on, we went to the academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, friend.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know, proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on?
I'm actually looking at all the posters in the background, see if there's anything significant.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right. 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
You faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spics who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off!
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick, asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that.
Oh, shit!
I don't know why.
My hand slipped.
Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Okay, I'm moving.
Keep your head down! All right, boys.
Just like the tropics.
He led you, motherfucker!
Literally didn't realize there was a second story right there.
The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
I know he brought a fucking army down here, but there ain't much left of it. Tony's gone. Joe, shit!
Sounds like half of New Jersey is in here.
Put your head up so I can kill you.
Hey, how's the hangover?
A long way off. If I've got anything to do with it.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
Hidden away for a rainy day.
Playing this just makes me want to play Max Payne 2. Like, I want to play Max Payne 2's story, but in, like, this game's engine.
Was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else. I should have realized. Partnerships start as they mean to go on.
I think I might have it installed. I might have all 3 of them installed, actually. The thing is, like, playing them on PC, you have to have all these, like, weird mods and stuff to get them to run in widescreen. I've actually got, like, 2 4:3 monitors in my room because why not?
Hey, your buddies inside wanna talk.
I thought about saying the cops, but this was no time for bad jokes. They ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir. He could have been setting me up for a fall. Something told me to stay put and trust him. And there he was, back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
Yeah, I think it's a thing where it seems like some of the stuff, even with those fixes, it doesn't seem like it scales right. Like it's better than nothing, but it also just doesn't feel the same as it like should. Well, that's fine. I mean, I'm sure if I played for like, I don't know, maybe like 30, 45 minutes, I'd probably be like, all right, this is just how this game is.
It's a nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
You were the best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. All right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway. And you guys, I want every fucking corner covered.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
I love this. I love this guy just yelling at him from outside.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Payne! You killed my boy! You killed my only son!
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in? It always found me, no matter where I hid.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
This old guy, my days of playing dress up were over. I wasn't some gallant knight. I didn't need a shield. Might make the pain of leaving somewhat easier. I guess I thought if I was going to be shot in the face in here, it would probably be me pulling the trigger.
That's pretty dark.
I didn't have a fancy green light on my gun, just a stubborn desire to stop those thugs from having their way. I hadn't wanted to live so bad in years.
Hey, you're fucking dead!
I thought I remembered this guy being in this game. This is a weird dude. Love this guy.
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene! Come to me, you sinners, you evil men! You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire!
It was hard seeing
This
Brewer
is just
growl
what happens
like
in
that.
New Jersey.
But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. The apartment made me wish I'd got to know him better.
This dude is a huge QAnon believer.
Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right. It made for interesting reading. If I'd been given a few more years looking into the bottom of a glass, I might have been on the same page. Rent was going to have to be lowered in the building. That was something the tenants committee could thank me for.
This section right here, I remember when I first played it, it ran so bad. Like, I think it was just the fire and like the bodies here or something, but like now it's just like it's so smooth. I love it. Technology, man. Going back and playing like old games on PC with new hardware feels so good. It's like seeing scenes that like, oh, I can't hit like 20 frames per second here. It's like, oh, all of a sudden I can hit this. This is running fine, and my computer is like not overheating or anything either.
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again. The target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
Alright guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, I wanna hear some motivation. Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Honest.
Up there!
Up where?
Up there!
What you bitching? Oh, there he is! Shoot him! God damn it!
I love how pissed off he is just at the entire concept of having to do this.
You need some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
You look like you were doing fine.
Well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
I could go on alone, but it wouldn't be so much fun.
They're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
Get fuck off already!
I'm only picking this up because it's here. Give me just a moment. Okay, I think I'm back. Unless I broke the game. Please tell me I didn't break the game. Guess who broke the game? Guess who broke the game? Game disappeared. That gives me a moment to hook up the headset and change all of my speakery stuff. That's good. Or something. Hold on, again.
Okay.
Hey, there we go. This might sound better. We'll see. Let me make sure my speakers are hooked up. Yeah, so I had to Alt-Tab because this game doesn't have borderless mode. It only has full screen or windowed. And yeah. Anyway, I hit Alt-Tab, and then when I came back in here, it was just like, nah, you're done. You don't want to play anymore. I do. Honestly, I'm probably only going to play for like maybe like 15-20 minutes longer, and then it is bedtime. It's too close to midnight. Spoilers. Man, I feel like when I played this game originally, like this was so much further in. I guess this is about right. Maybe I'm just progressing faster. Alright. What are we doing?
Look, I know you're enjoying this nostalgia trip and all, but come on.
I was guessing the stairs wouldn't take us to the penthouse, but they were worth a shot. Fancy seeing you here.
I need pills.
We gotta wait down to the street.
Look at that.
Must have forgotten about those.
What was that? No, nothing.
You settling in here? Come on, let's go.
Alright. What's this? It's graffiti. I need my pills, man. Take that ammo, that's fine. This is fine.
Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my
Hearing that
apartment for
song,
the last year.
I was like,
The
what
ex-cop
game
me
is that
clocked
in?
it
I think
months
it's in
ago,
Max Payne
but
2,
the
where you
deadbeat
find that like
didn't
arms
give a
dealer or
shit.
whatever. I was thinking it was that. What I think it is RoboCop. That's like, I have to remember that my mic is just open right now because using the headset and
This
the
don't show the
filter
blood
is a lot
so
better on
much.
me.
Always in moderation.
I can just talk instead of having to like press buttons to unlock things or whatever.
How's this look?
No, that's not. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Oh, this is fine.
Okay?
Man, for what is this, like 2013 or something? Whatever year it was, 2012? Whatever. This texture is surprisingly good.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
It's been so long since I've had to climb a fence.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
So here we were, miles up the Tietze River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Crashapre.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana. She was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
Still looks so
You know,
good.
there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
So,
That's what we tell
this
our-
is a random thought, but
all
there was
up.
something about him in this outfit that
serious.
really reminded me of Nathan
By the
Drake.
time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
I swear, just looking at this right now, like I'm still getting like kind of Uncharted / Splinter Cell vibes. Two different games, but like, I guess it's just what he's wearing, maybe. This is basically like how, what's that game, Ghost Recon Wildlands? I had to think about which one is which. Pretty much how it starts. Where am I going?
Looked like Passos had brought us to the right place. That was the chopper the Commando Sombra used to escape the nightclub attack. If Fabiana wasn't around here, then at least someone that knew where she was had to be. Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way
This
I knew.
feels so
As the weather
smooth.
worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
I guess, I guess I need to go in here, huh?
I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot how long this game is. It's not... I don't think it's super long, but there's definitely a reason why he goes through so much stuff. Like, he shaves his head and everything. I forgot. I was like, isn't that just part of this? What's supposed to happen?
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns. So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand.
I just reattached my hand resting for this keyboard. I was trying to make sure I got it before I got spotted right there. Almost went real bad, but it didn't. And that's what counts. Okay, I need to switch this. This is stupid. This can be G. There's for that not to be G, but this should definitely be like something I actually use. Or is two-handed. Cool. Don't need it. No, it's not okay. I always forget I have extra mouse buttons too. You know what? I can use. Where is my middle mouse thing? I'll use. Here, let's Okay, let's switch this back to default. Let's go back in here. I can just change my camera toggle to that. There we go. Much better. I never use the side buttons on my mouse. I have owned a like 5-button mouse in the past too. That had the middle wheel that like scrolled left to right.
Rubbing them out.
Never used any of that stuff. It's usually just the main 3 buttons and that's it.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Oh, nosso cigarro aí, eu não tenho, pô. Tem sim, cara, para de mentira.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala, hein? Vá se fuder, porra!
Oi! Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Tô contigo aqui!
Nice.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo.
Guess I'll go ahead and use this. I guess nobody in this room had an automatic, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just grabbing ammo now. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Oh no, I'm seeing stuff.
Alguém me ajuda! Agora já era, seu filho da puta! Atira agora!
Sorry, buddy. Rip. On you.
That was the chair that
Convince
she
me
had
that
been
this is
held
another
in.
game
I had
easily.
just missed them.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Interfectum. Interfectum é um analgésico forte para a dor forte.
This is INC.
We have reports of more violence erupting in Panama, where citizens are still reeling from this attack 2 months ago. Colombian paramilitary group United Souls of the People, or AUP, have been waging a campaign of violence and terror in the area around
No, we're gonna watch this.
despite
I'm sorry.
government
This
attempts
needs
to
to be watched.
stabilize the region. Staying in Latin America, an explosion of violence in Brazil's largest city, Sao Paulo, as much publicized initiatives to stop feuding between favela gangs and the police have completely failed. Some local activists blame much of the city's problems on the activities of right-wing groups Cracha Preto and Nova Garda, who they accuse of vigilante-style attacks in the areas of the city where police have lost control. Some human rights organizations report a slew of missing persons in the city, a topic that many observers say local law enforcement isn't taking seriously. This turmoil is shaping up to be a hot topic in next year's mayoral election. Right-wing candidate Victor Branco was once a frontrunner, but is now falling behind in the polls. Well, there may be some political storm clouds out there, but the sun is shining in many regions today. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Yes. Those weather
Here we go
reports.
again.
That was worth it.
She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Oh, let's switch back to that one-handed weapon.
te ouvir, caralho! Sua burguesinha safada! Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça!
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra, mano.
I mean, this only goes one way from what I remember. Pop it or not. The guy like turned into a box with a Bart Simpson. The boy's a box. Some of this stuff, like when things like that happen, I definitely do blame like high frame rates. Like, oh, this game is supposed to sync up to this, but because this cutscene's running a little too fast, this man is now a box for the rest of his life. Now, whatever. Let's keep going. Should probably have gone to that thing right there.
Serrano had taken Fabiana through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it.
Well, my first thought was I should just shoot something, but...
It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched.
He's looking at a map and a pile of coke? Something? I don't understand.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell. Nice one, Slick. Semi-auto? Don't know. These were the floor plans to the nightclub.
Why is the camera shaking?
Seemed Mr. Serrano liked to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout.
On one hand, I get it because it's the aesthetic, but it seems weird to do it when you're staring at a picture of a map, too. My brain isn't working. What am I missing?
I could get through on the catwalk if I went back into the other room.
Nice. Thanks, Max. That's all I needed. I just need some guidance. Let's see. Sorry, I saw a body over there. I couldn't tell if they're alive or not.
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
What the fuck am I looking for? Do I go to that gate now? This looks important, but I couldn't get through here before. Oh, now I can. I don't know what happened. This is the boss fight arena.
I had to keep on going across the docks. I prefer to mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion, I'd make an exception.
Oh, right. This thing happens. End up, like, going through all of these bridges or whatever.
There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Funny is, if you pay attention, you can see the pop-in. You can see things just sort of popping in right now. That shouldn't be. I guess it's just the engine. Look at that. I'm dead. Let's try using this silenced. I don't even know if I still have that on me, honestly. It is silenced. Alright. Alright, so you should see power lines and stuff popping in too. You're gonna see like tires and stuff appearing. There's that power line I was talking about. Fuck, I was supposed to know that was going to happen right then. Totally forgot about that. I guess I'll switch it up, try this out. Oh, that's wonderful. We'll use that. Not really a fan, but we'll use it. Just see how it goes.
probably one of the only games where I feel like a red dot. This is the red dot version of this weapon, and it feels like a completely different gun because it puts you in first person. There we go. No problem solved. I saved the world. How that Wolfenstein game starts off. He's in the water and he gets hit, and then that's Orange is a Terror Billy. What a great name for a main character.
Max! Max! You alright? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way. Straight ahead.
Okay, don't worry. Hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump and going into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company!
Sorry, tonight?
How much longer, I don't know.
Alright, this is one of those times where you can feel the difference in the frame rate. Like,
Look! I see!
this definitely feels faster than 60 frames per second. That's weird. I'm not the kind of person that notices that type of stuff.
Not cool!
Watch out behind us, Passos.
See it? Look out!
Down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it?
Fabiana's boat is in the front. Don't lose it. Keep after them.
What the fuck?
They're running interference. There's another boat blocking it from Fabiana.
Fuck!
I can't do anything with that boat, so whatever.
We can't lose her. Almost, buddy, almost.
I'll drive if you can get these boats out of our way.
We need to get past that decoy boat.
Shit! Grenade!
Down. That doesn't look so good.
Fuck, man! One of the engines is gone! Give me a second!
A second is about all we got.
Guess you'll go if you give us a second. Jesus! Hey, I got it! I got it!
I knew you could do it. Very cool.
Hey, you see that? Shit, look out! More of them! Jesus Christ! Get us out of here! I'm doing my best! Come on! You come the fuck on! Hey! Hey, that's them! We're back!
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us.
That's us on your right! Look out! Get that puta! Ah! Damn it! Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Fuck! That way! I know! Oh, shit! They got an armada out here!
Brazilian tourist office should
This
get
is
a load of
the
this.
start of Lake Hostel game.
The place was rolling. How many guys they got?
How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on him again.
See Fabian?
Move up on them. All right. I'll get us a little closer. Close in. Just give me a second.
We're not coming this close to let her go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower. Get me next. Gonna hit the pier.
Got it. Oh, right, I remember this.
Passos. Try it, man. Shit.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. Well, fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Something about talking to yourself like that. Referring to something as like, this madness. This is the macho madness. Ooh, yeah. That's different. Man, he's falling on hard times. He's eating Chinese food.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you in interior design? You really know.
I'm actually wondering, like,
lived-in
so
feel,
I'm assuming it's a case, but it looks like he has an entire suitcase full of beer.
Really? I'm not in the mood.
Or I guess whiskey.
Okay,
Like
sorry,
under his
bro.
table right there.
The boss wants to see us, so let's go. Come on. Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
não? Ah.
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot.
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting the brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the end for me.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter. This way.
Sure.
Mr. Becker?
Senhor?
Let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna play it more
Born
today
into great
because I
fortune.
go back to work on Wednesday. I only have one day
Sometimes
off a
it
week,
feels
so
like I have done nothing
I'm
apart
gonna try
from
to
being a
squeeze
rich
this in. I
man
might be able to get through
poor
this.
country.
But I will see you. I'm gonna head out soon.
When I
too,
talk
so.
to the only see money.
Have a good night.
My wife.
Peace.
I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be. But maybe I'm just another rich fool.
This game is
the rest of my friends.
letterboxed right here, and it's messing with my head.
Com licença.
I keep thinking my monitor
Tem uma
is
ligação pro senhor, policial chamado Senhor da Silva.
with this weird bezel.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Sim.
Another bent cop wanting a pension contribution. Do you think a pile of shit feels popular because it's surrounded by flies? Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus! Sim, pode entrar!
Senhor, temos um problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that. We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso?
Claro que pode.
It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system.
His
If I can get to the
monitor,
server
that's
room, I
the
should
one-
be able to
the
get
extra
everything
one in
back
my room
online.
looks-
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me. Let's go.
I should be able to override the system if I could just get to the server room.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk. Now, both of you.
Boy, honestly, wasn't expecting for that door to just open into gunfire. This is when you get the blown up arm thing, I think. In the opening. Where's the last guy? There's somebody else here. Nothing.
Max! Max!
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa?
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
I'd last half a second in a gunfight. Stick by me. This code should get us into the
This is
portal.
how these games get you, man. Everything just kind of flows into each other.
The security system is keeping the right people out.
But also why I don't really play a ton of stuff right now.
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
It's through here. Come on, through here.
The server room is just past those cubicles.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Craccia Prado, the Black Badge, right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você vai por ali.
Something about, like, this is the thing that just happens with guys just having, like, oh, here's a bikini model. I keep on my
Can't we
desk.
just spend a few more minutes?
That's always
Make sure
just
they're all
weird.
gone?
Come on. Don't worry, I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good, come on.
Hey, I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
I think it's a bit of a bummer that Max Payne hasn't really come back in anything. Where's that picture I was thinking of? I had just noticed it and I was like, oh yes, I've seen this thing in like real life before and it's always weird. It must not be in this office, that's fine. No, it's this one right here. It's just strange. Actually, I choose to believe this is somebody's like CG, like they just printed like a Dead or Alive character and like, oh, this is gonna go on my desk. The guy with the weird mouse pad that's shaped like boobs. Look at this. This is the server room. I gotta get him over there. What are we rocking over here? What do we got? Look at those cables. Hard drives. Okay. Alright. Yeah, is that the CPU? There's no fan on that CPU. What's that? Why is it down here? CPU is down. That's not gonna work. What are these cards plugged into? This is ruining my immersion. This entire thing is flipped. That should be down there. They don't know, man, whatever. I'm gonna see if I can refund this game. It's unacceptable.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
Whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Those bullet holes. I want to stop,
Max!
but I want to see the thing that happens.
You guys working on the security system now, sir?
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir! There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth. Sunday at the office. No one else would need these.
Oh man, he doesn't have the bullet holes in his back. He was slipping. Aim is slipping, man.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
Oh, this is the door. I'm an idiot. Doesn't look like one.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
The guy's dead. Oh, right. Here, look at this. That's a boss fight. It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out. Stupid drum. Whatever. Oh no, that's not what I wanted.
I didn't know what the hell I was gonna find up there, but I sensed it wasn't gonna be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out
He's
there.
just like,
Maybe she could be saved.
his whiskey detector
Maybe
went
some
off,
good.
and this dude's like, I know where there's booze at. I can sense it.
Picking
Oh,
the photo
man.
from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures. Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me. Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Don't touch the metal. You're in pain, buddy, but that's
Look
probably
at
a bad
me.
move.
I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Oh no. Something is wrong.
Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence.
Você sabe o caminho pra sair daqui?
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
There he is. It's like, where the hell is his body at?
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid. Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco was falling apart quite literally. He had bullets in his gun. He should have shot himself and ended the pain. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
It's them.
The only way out was to use that filing cabinet. So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Alright. This is the thing, right? This is the, like, when I think of this game, this is one of the visual images. It's like, this stuck
Someone
with me
up
forever.
ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
You can see the burns on his arm, too.
Hey! Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo. I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess.
Just how I looked when I got home from work today.
This place, well, this place
Minus
was
the
gonna kill me,
alcohol.
too.
The place
I
that
could
was
see
like,
that
I
now.
don't know, a Red Bull or a Sunkist.
I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
I feel you, man.
Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
That's it. Shave your head. That's how you get rid of alcohol.
Tá ligando, hein?
Hello.
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
He's so big.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Poha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
I love it. Alright, I got my screenshots.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature. I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
É isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Não vejo a hora de chegar na festa. Hurry, mister! Party! Vamos logo!
Alright. Well, I made it to the big change. So, I'm going to go ahead and stop here for the night, because it is, what, like 1 o'clock? Alright, which means I will see you later. Peace. Have a good night. Just wanted to be back at Marty's, staring at the bottom of a glass. But my luck had finally run out. Alright, see ya.